Hello crafty friends, Alicia from Love Letter Generation. Hope you're all doing well. I'm on here with a little craft with me using this cute little monster cutting die from LifeCraftArt. I'll have the link in the description box as well as a 25% off code that you can use on their website. So we are going to create some cute little monster embellishments, and I have already die cut out all the little pieces that I'm wanting to use using some of my favorite cardstock. And I also cut a couple of pieces out using the 3mm EVA foam that I always haul from AliExpress. You can use any cardstock that you wish. I like to use the foam as a back piece to make my embellishments nice and sturdy. And I'm just getting some stickiness off my mat there, sorry. I apologize, but it really is a pet peeve of mine when I find sticky little pieces on my craft mat and I have to rub it off straight away. So I'm just using the craft glue that I always pretty much use for my crafty projects and embellishments. I find it sticks really well and it's quite fast drying. So I'm just popping some pink cardstock on top of the pink foam. When I cut out the monster on foam, I ended up leaving the little like eyes and cheeks details inside. So therefore when I pop the cardstock on the top, I've still got that back piece layer where you can see the eyes in a different color, and that just helps for if you're wanting to decorate the face later on or just leave it as is. It saves you having to try and glue tiny little like eyeballs on. And when using the foam, that helps keep it in, but when you're die cutting out the cardstock, you lose those little tiny eyeball pieces and things like that. And in the beginning, I decided I was going to do my little monsters in a sort of bluish green colour, and then changed my mind at the last minute and went, no, I'm a pink girl. I'm going to regret it if I don't use pink. So I ended up, using pink cardstock for the monsters, and I ended up using like a basil cardstock in peacock for the little monster horns. And I cut out some glitter, pink glitter foam for his little legs, and then some glittery like cardstock for his witch's hat, or whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using those pieces or not, or all of these pieces you see here. I didn't end up cutting out the present because I'm not wanting to use that piece on this project. So now I'm just trying to see where I want my little monster horns to go, whether I want to go on top of the embellishment or behind, and also which direction I want the horns facing and how spaced apart as well. So I just sort of test all that out before I permanently glue things like this down. I tend to create things on how I would like them to look and not based on how they're meant to look, if that makes sense. you know, I don't have an image to go by or anything like that. So I pretty much just put things together how I think it should go and based on like my experience and what I think looks good. And also, apologies for my terrible croaky voice. I am still currently quite sick at the moment, but I am feeling a lot better. It's just you'll notice that my voice will keep coming and going throughout all my recent videos. Gets a bit husky. So now I'm just popping a little bit of glue to the back of the monster, and I find doing it that way I'm able to easily position where I'm wanting those horns to go. And to me personally, I just thought the horns looked a lot better being glued behind the monster instead of in front. And I just sit them down for a little bit and wait for them to dry, which doesn't actually take too long. And this is such a cute little versatile die. I believe on the website they use it as like a little party die. So it's like a little party monster with his party hat and his present. But as soon as I saw him, straight away I just thought, oh, little Halloween monsters. He's going to be so cute. So just pressing down a little bit. Doesn't require much with this glue, which is one of the main reasons I love it so much. And it's also easy to clean. So I'm just trying to figure out now whether or not I'm going to be using these cute little hats. You could use them as wizard hats or witches hats. So I'm just going to pop them together. There's a cute little pink glitter star that comes in the set that I'm going to attach to the little hats. You could also use little pom-poms if you have any in your crafty stash. But I thought I would use the little star pieces that I die cut out. They are super, super tiny. So that's why I like to use like a little tray, like what you see here to the side, so I can pop all my little die cut pieces onto the tray and see them quite easily without losing any tiny little pieces. And this cute little ghost tray was gifted to me by my good friend Kylie. She sent it to me in a recent haul that she found them from TK Maxx. They are so cute. So it's perfect for all my Halloween crafting. So how adorable do those little hats look? With a little pink sparkly star on top. Thought they turned out so pretty. And I'm just making sure that they are stuck down nicely. And then we've got the little monster's legs, or I figured they look like boots to me, so I'm going to do them as pink glittery boots. So I thought, why not? If you're going to be a monster, you want to be a monster that wears pink sparkly boots. Well, that's what I would wear anyway. So I'm just figuring out how I want to position the boots and how I'm going to go about it as well. And I believe that I'm going to be also popping these to the back of the monster. I think if you pop them on the front, it might make him look a little bit, I don't know, stumpy. Not sure it makes a huge difference, but yeah, I just think because I'm using them as boots, I think they would look a lot better going behind the monster than in front. So I'm just attaching the tiniest little amount of glue just on the top piece of the glittery boot there. And I'm just going to press my monster down straight onto those boots. And I love how he is turning out so far. So cute. So I'm just gluing the second pair of boots again with the slightest amount of glue on the top bit there of the boot. You don't need much or you're going to have a big like oozy mess everywhere, and this glue sticks really well, so you only require the tiniest amount as well. So I'm just positioning him onto the boots there just to make sure I'm happy with how he's looking. And for these sparkly pink glitter boots, I used it's like a thin foam. So it's not a cardstock, but the little party hats that you see here is a cardstock. I believe the brand is, oh, it's either Kaiser Craft or Basil. So I'm just deciding whether or not I want to actually add the little hat or not. I'm thinking no. I don't think it looks quite right, so I'm going to leave those off and save them for another project. But I do want to add some fun little touches to my monster. So I want to give him like a cute little face and maybe pop something into his hands. So instead of the present, maybe something Halloween related. So I've just grabbed my Blackboard Nouveau vintage drops. So I'm going to be using those for his eyes. Unfortunately, my hands are a little shaky at the moment due to being unwell, but I think they still turned out quite good. It just requires some patience on my behalf and also yours. But I love that it gives your product that extra dimension and that different type of texture. And I leave these to sit just overnight to make sure that they are 100% dry. So any chance I get, I will pull out my Nouveau drops. I absolutely love my collection. All the different colours. So now that I've done their little black eyes, I'm going to grab out my pink Nouveau drops and do the monster's little cheeks. So I am using the crystal drops in Carnation Pink. And I do apologise for Arlo's barking in the background. So just adding his little pink cheeks, which I find a lot easier than when I was adding his eyes. Just, it comes out so well with these crystal drops. They are the easiest ones to use out of all of the different types you can get. So just making sure that all the pieces are now stuck together. And I'm still really unsure as to whether or not to use the little hats or not. Just plays at my mind. Plays on my mind, I should say. So here's a little close-up of how the monsters look so far. So adorable. I am loving how they have turned out. So cute. So I'm thinking now I would like to add something to the center where his hands are. So I'm just going through my little, one of my little Halloween embellishment boxes, and I'm thinking of maybe adding like a little pumpkin or a spider. So just testing out at the moment to see which one I prefer. And also the best color to use as well. So I'm just testing out a little crystal spider there, but I thought, oh, maybe it's just too much, like too much pink. So I want to use something a bit different. And I think that orange little pumpkin there looks so good. I'm finding that it's really making the project pop, that orange one. So I'm just seeing if any of the other colors work even better. But in the end, I'm really happy with the orange. So I think I'm going to go with that. Yes, so out of all the colours I preferred, I think the orange works best on the little monster embellishment. And it also gives the embellishment more dimension as well. So just going to glue those pumpkins down. And the best thing about these pumpkins that I hauled from Temu is that they have a flat back. So they are easy for just gluing straight onto projects like this. So keep your eyes peeled because I will have some more cutting dies from LifeCraftArt coming soon, and the majority of them are Halloween dies that I hauled, so I'll be sharing those with you soon, as we're all just starting to get into our fun Halloween crafting. So I'm going to have a bit of a mix. I'll still be doing normal everyday crafting as well as my Halloween crafting for the next month. And let me know what you think down in the comments box, whether or not you prefer the little monster like this, or whether you think I should have chosen a different colour or used the little witches' hats. I know everyone's taste is different, but personally I think, yeah, these little monsters turned out so cute. You can gift them as they are, or you can add them to any crafty project, like a card, an embellishment book. But oh, I thought they turned out so adorable. I'm so happy with how these turned out. So don't forget to use my 25% off coupon code in the description box, guys. And I'll also leave all the links down below to this die and also to the LifeCraftArt website. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you like my cute little monster embellishments. Have a wonderful day, guys. Take care. Bye.